as it becomes available. Well, one of everybody's favorite events takes place in a couple of weeks. It's the Tracks for Packs 5K. Earlier today, Amanda Agee was here in the studio with us to talk about this year's event and how important it is to some of the youth right here in Madison County.
Child hunger is an issue which is still felt by thousands of Kentucky kids. According to Feeding Kentucky, a recent report states that 1 in 5 children live in food-insecure households. Additionally, more than half of all Kentucky counties have a child food insecurity rate of 20% or higher. Feeding Kentucky states that those living in homes with a food insecurity are more likely to have poor health, cognitive or behavior problems, and a higher risk of depression. In Madison County, God's Outreach Food Bank is doing their part in minimizing child hunger. Alongside event host Eastside Community Church, the food bank is currently preparing for their annual Tracks for Packs 5K.
It is our largest single fundraiser that we do for the backpack program all year long. So we invite runners to come out, register, and we also have sponsors locally that come in if you want to sponsor.
Those who wish to participate in the event can sign up for the 5K at the Tracks for Packs page on runsignup.com. The admission fee is $20, and anyone who registers prior to September 1st will also receive a free t-shirt. The event is open to the public. However, event organizers say that $500 will be given to the Madison County school that has the most participants.
You can go to runsignup.com. You can register. It's $20. We also have the Tracks for Packs Facebook page. There's a way to contact. And then Tammy Cole will be getting back with you. She's a coordinator for the race. But you can register even the morning of the run. It starts at 7 a.m. They'll get you your number, get you everything set up.
Agee says that Eastside Community Church has been an extraordinary help in setting up the Tracks for Packs event.
The 5K itself, we have to just give credit to Eastside's group, Tammy Cole. They are amazing. They really ask very little of God's outreach in the organization of the event. They handle it all, which is so many jobs. You've got so much to set up to get to the actual run day, and she's been working tirelessly for months on that.
WBON-TV will have another interview with Agee later this week discussing the history of the Madison County Backpack Program. For WBON-TV Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
It's a great event for a great cause. Well, yesterday, Pulaski County Sheriff Greg Speck revealed the fact that an ongoing investigation into the theft of $25,000 from the Sheriff's Office evidence room has been underway for some time now. According to a press release, the Sheriff's Office and Kentucky State Police are investigating the theft that was discovered in January of 2021. The release quotes Sheriff Speck as saying, "This case has reached a point where we feel some things can be made public. As with all open investigations, many of the details can't be made public at this time. We do not want to jeopardize the possible future prosecution," Speck said. Sheriff Speck added that the goal of the investigation is to find the person responsible and then bring them to justice. The Madison County Fiscal Court held its monthly meeting on Tuesday morning. The court heard from Treasurer Glenna Smith concerning the finance report. The court currently has nearly $32 million general balance. This represents the first 30 days of the fiscal year. The Treasurer's report is only presented on the fourth Tuesday of each month. The first reading of the Ordinance 2022-09 to change land use property gathered discussion. This involves 70.27 acres on College Hill Road in Waco being changed from a C7 R7 agricultural to a UC1 single-family residential. Magistrate Tudor, who is the elected representative for Waco, stated that he's received numerous calls concerning this new development. Mr. Tudor said that almost all feedback from the Waco community has been negative. He then expressed that most of these conversations came from residents close to the proposed subdivision, including Fike Road, College Hill Road, and Waco Heights subdivision. Some of those concerns include the amount of homes per acre, property values decreasing and the difficulty to add a turning lane into the proposed area. Tudor stated that at the next meeting, he would reveal a police report about the number of traffic accidents which occur within the first mile of the proposed development. Tudor stated the possibility of 200 to 300 more homes means 200 to 300 more cars on the road. Bert Thomas, Director of Planning Building Codes, discussed connecting the subdivision homes to the sewer. He added that there was an option to do larger acre lots on septic, with Magistrate Tudor being the only no vote. The motion passed. The court noted that anyone in favor or opposed to this ordinance can share their thoughts at a future public hearing. This will be advertised for the second reading ordinance. Magistrate Tudor asked that the next meeting be held in Richmond instead of the scheduled Berea location, due to the location being closer to the Waco community. Other business discussed were this proclamation of the National Assisted Living Week for September the 11th through the 17th. Ad valorem rates were unchanged for the Extension Office. Library and ambulance rates were lowered and services were added with an additional ambulance in Berea. Health Department rates will be maintained at the same rate, and the Red Lick watershed rate will be unchanged as well at 5 cents. Well, very early this morning at around 3 a.m., the Jackson Fire Department in Breathitt County was on the scene of a fire alarm activation in downtown Jackson on Main Street. The Jackson Police Department was notified by one of the firefighters on the scene that one male subject had sustained a gunshot wound. JPD officers immediately responded to the scene and upon arrival found the fireman and one victim in a secure location. The victim had non-life-threatening injuries and received medical attention on the scene. After the JPD officers determined the suspect had fled on foot and had been identified. The investigation is active and ongoing, and anyone with information is asked to call the Jackson Police Department at 606-666-2424 and speak with Captain Elvis Noble. Those calls will also remain anonymous. For that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got more news coming up, including a big truck pull this weekend in Irvis. You don't want to miss that.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking employees who want to work now, and they are ready and willing to help you get started today.
When you first come here, you'll be with me for 5 weeks, and we will teach you the book work, which consists of PowerPoints, some physical activity.
Working at the Fayette Corrections facility is a job you can be proud of.
When I leave at home, I would tell my kids that, hey, I'm going to work to keep the bad guys in so you all be safe on the outside.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
Here at Madison HVAC, it is our job to keep you comfortable. We make projects pain-free for homeowners by providing solutions that fix the problem. With upfront pricing and multiple financing plans, no matter what shape your credit is in, there is always a budget-friendly option. Don't forget, we offer free quotes and second opinions. Give Madison HVAC a call at 859-625-1471, and remember, we fix that too.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. It's been another nice day out there, getting pretty hot for, it's August. I think you can expect that out there. We've got meteorologist Todd Nelson in the Weather Center. He's going to let us know it's getting close to the weekend. What do we expect the rest of this week and for the weekend?
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Madison HVAC Weather Center. Looking at a pretty quiet evening here with just a few clouds after dinner time and then clearing out with some patchy fog perhaps by early tomorrow morning. But 83 at 6 p.m. and then falling closer to the upper 60s by midnight tonight. So clear and quiet overnight with some warm sunshine again on Thursday. Some spotty thunder showers will be possible Friday and into this upcoming weekend, but that threat will remain rather low, so no big significant heavy rain threats anytime soon. There was the view from north of town on I-75. Again, some fair weather cumulus clouds dotting the landscape across the Commonwealth. A couple of isolated showers south into Tennessee, but again, closer to home, things are rather quiet. And tomorrow morning, there could be patchy fog in those prone locations. We will have generally sunny skies with that isolated thunder threat moving in closer to Friday and again this upcoming weekend. But through 7 p.m. Friday, we're not looking at a ton of heavy rainfall anywhere across the region. So tonight, dropping down into the lower 60s. Again, there will be some patchy fog in the morning, but that will quickly burn off with still this strong late August sunshine, getting close to 80 by the lunch hour, and then warming up into the mid, maybe even upper 80s as we head into the afternoon. By the way, these temperatures will be at or just slightly above average for this time of the year. Looks Lexington getting a little bit closer to 90, whereas Richmond will be a couple of degrees cooler than that. On Friday, a couple of isolated thunderstorms into the afternoon that may take our temps down a degree or two from where they'll be tomorrow, but the extended outlook at the end of the month and early September keeping us slightly above average in that temperature department. So turning a little unsettled Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nothing too widespread or heavy, but as you notice, we'll be at or slightly above average as we take you through the weekend, Gwendolyn. And of course, we'll keep you up to date.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online and check out our Facebook page, WBONTV.com. Well, Berea College is greeting more than 380 first-year commitments and approximately 1,400 total students to campus today, potentially the largest class since before the COVID pandemic. Today is also President Lyle Roloff's last first day of classes. Roloff's announced last year that he will retire at the end of this academic year. One of the year's more than 380 first-year commitments, 69% are from college's primary service region, which includes Appalachia and all of Kentucky. No Berea College student pays tuition thanks to the Berea College Tuition Promise Scholarship. Berea is one of 9 federally recognized work colleges in the United States, meaning students work 10 hours or more weekly to earn a paycheck to use for books, housing, meals, or other non-tuition expenses. This year, Berea College was ranked number 30 in National Liberal Arts Colleges by U.S. News and World Report. Berea College's ranking was higher than any other Kentucky liberal arts college. Well, if you're looking for a little fun this weekend, why not try out the Estill County Fair? It's time now for the Truck and Tractor Pull, the KITPA Pulling Series. That's going to happen this Friday at 7 p.m. There'll be several classes to choose from: the 4300 Pro Stock Mini Truck, the Street 4x4, the 6200 Hot, 52 Pro Stock, 5700s Hot Small Block. They got a Diesel Truck Series, a 57 Hot Small Block. The entry fee is $30 per vehicle for KITPA members. Locals may pull too if you meet the requirements of the KITPA rules. That is an additional $50 if you want to join as not a member. If you have questions, if you have questions about the event, you can contact Kim Hundnall. That's at 502-514-3628, or Bonnie Reed, 502-523-5690. Looks like it's going to be a great time there at the Estill County Fair. And just to mention, the Estill County Fair is now in full swing. Lots of rides and fun all week long there at the Estill County Fairgrounds. You should go on over and check it out. It's just a short drive down there to Irvin. And with that, we're going to take another quick break. We've got Michael Watkins with sports coming up right after this.
Floodwaters in eastern Kentucky have destroyed homes and businesses, displaced families, devastated communities, and claimed the lives of our fellow Kentuckians. Radio and television stations across the Commonwealth have united as one voice to help our fellow Kentuckians in need. Please consider supporting the Team Eastern Kentucky Flood Relief Fund today. Simply go to kba.org and click the Donate Now button. This message of hope is provided by the Kentucky Broadcasters Association and this station.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
You're invited as EKU holds its Colonel Football Fan Day. This August 27th at the Roy Kidd Stadium. Meet the team, try one of the delicious food trucks, and even purchase your season tickets here. The first 100 people even get free ice cream vouchers. Players will be signing autographs, they have an inflatable zone for the kiddos, and EKU-themed giveaways. Experience the spirit of EKU football. Doors open at 5 p.m. with an open scrimmage at 7. You won't want to miss EKU Football's Colonel Fan Day.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Well, if the rest of the season lives up to the drama and finish we had at last Friday's high school football season, it's going to be a lot of fun. With a preview of this week's game on the week and the EKU football news, here's Michael Watkins with Wednesday's Sports Report.
Our WBON TV Game of the Week has a tough challenge to compete with the instant classic that was Madison Central and LCA from last Friday. But this week, the Indians are once again at home versus a team from Lexington when they host Paul Lawrence Dunbar in a rematch from last year's regional championship game. The Indians actually beat the Bulldogs twice last season, once in the second game of the year and then again in that regional title game. In the second game of the season in Lexington, the Indians won 34-24. In that game, Elijah Steele was still playing quarterback for Madison Central and threw for a pair of touchdowns, one to Jaden West and another one to Brady Hensley. Hensley also ran for 3 touchdowns as well in that game. In the regional championship game in November, Hensley dominated and so did the defense for Central. Brady rushed 28 times for 321 yards and 5 touchdowns. The defense had 13 tackles for loss and picked off a pair of passes in the win. Dunbar will come into the game with revenge on their mind following the 2 losses from last year, but they haven't beaten Madison Central since 2013. And in the 19 times the 2 programs have met, the Indians are 11-8 in those games. Join us this Friday for Madison Central versus Dunbar on the WBON TV channel, Spectrum Cable Channel 712, and over the air at Channel 9.1. We'll also be streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, and on our Roku channel. Our coverage will start at 7 o'clock this Friday, and the kickoff for Madison Central versus Dunbar will be live at 7:30. EKU football redshirt senior tight end Dakota Allen was named to the 2023 Reese's Senior Bowl watch list that came out earlier today. The Senior Bowl is the nation's most prestigious college all-star game that annually serves as the first step of the NFL draft process. Last year's game produced a record-tying 106 total selections in the 2022 NFL draft, representing 40% of the entire NFL draft, including 45 of the top 100 players selected. Allen transitioned to tight end last season and emerged as one of the EKU's most productive targets. He led the team with 5 touchdown receptions and caught 34 passes for 440 yards. The Lebanon, Ohio native recorded a catch of at least 25 yards in 6 different games. Allen was a Phil Steele preseason All-A-Sun selection and was ranked as the number 10 tight end in the FCS by Hero Sports. EKU's volleyball team will open up the 2022 season this weekend as part of the 4-team Colonel Classic at McBrayer Arena. All 3 EKU matches will air live on ESPN+. The Colonel Classic begins Friday at 10 a.m. when Radford faces Tennessee Martin. EKU's first match of the season follows at 12:30 against IUPUI. Friday's 4-match extravaganza continues at 4 p.m. when IUPUI plays UT Martin. The day concludes with EKU facing off against Radford at 7 p.m. And then on Saturday, Radford and IUPUI face off at 11 a.m., and the event will conclude with UT Martin facing the Lady Colonels playing each other at 1:30 p.m. The first 100 fans on Saturday will receive 1 free EKU football ticket to the home opener. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports report. Looks like another great weekend for high school football right here in the area. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. More news after this.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Sundays, join Retro TV for Idle Chat. This new series, hosted by Susan Anton, features intimate conversations with your favorite celebrities from years gone by. Take a walk down memory lane with stars from Happy Days, Leave It to Beaver, The Love Boat, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Lost in Space, and more. Tune in to Idle Chat, Sundays at 8 p.m. on Retro TV.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Governor Andy Beshear joined state and local officials to break ground on another section of the Mountain Parkway expansion in eastern Kentucky. While in Campton, the governor also announced 6 projects totaling $3,681,000 in funding. The projects will benefit Breathitt, Lee, Magoffin, and Wolfe counties. Mountain Parkway expansion, a project to widen 11 miles of the Mountain Parkway in Wolfe County, is officially underway to support economic opportunities and safer, better connections in the region. The progress we're making with the Mountain Parkway shows that we stand with eastern Kentucky, and it is a significant bright spot in what has been a challenging summer for the region, said Beshear. The Parkway is an important part of economic vitality for Appalachia. By widening the Mountain Parkway from 2 lanes to 4 lanes, we're delivering on a promise to improve safety, quality of life, and connectivity in the region. This project is part of the Mountain Parkway expansion, a plan for widening and extending 46 miles of the parkway from Campton in Wolfe County to Prestonsburg in Floyd County. It's a great program there. It's going to really make a big difference for residents in eastern Kentucky. Well, are you looking for work? Jasmine County has your answer to that question. Jasmine County Schools will be hiring school bus drivers, and they've got a training session that's set up for next week. That's going to be August 29th through September the 2nd. The starting pay for this position is $18.72. There is health insurance and paid sick days. You work from 6 to 9 and then 2 to 5 and have middle of the day open. Guaranteed 4 hours per day with benefits. Training time is paid. For more information, you can go to 859-887-9052. There's lots of more information there, and that will be including training for your CDL license preparation. Thanks so much for joining us today on Live at 5. Stay tuned. We've got the Daily Flash coming up next and the Forensic Files starting at 6 p.m. For a full list of our programming, go on over to WBONTV.com and check out the On Over the Air tab, and you'll see all of the programming options we have all the time. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow live at 5.